came here with my two sons. They're twins, and at the time they were 7 months old. And we came because on October 7th, I think as most people know now, there was a really horrible attack on Israel from Hamas in Gaza. If this is going to be the kind of existential war that Israel fought in 1967 during the Six-Day War, or in 1973 during the Yom Kippur War, that we better get the kids out. You go down to southern Israel, and there's this town called Sderot. And in Sderot, which is next to the Gaza Strip, you go to a children's playground, and in every single playground, there's equipment that doubles as a fucking bomb shelter.
I just can't even imagine.
I mean, you have to, like, my husband remembers during the Gulf War, hiding, like sleeping, the whole family, there's 4 kids in his family, sleeping with his parents in their bed with the military-issued gas masks because they were afraid Saddam Hussein was going to use chemical weapons. War is always to be avoided at all costs. They're going to hate us no matter what we do. It doesn't matter how we do it or what we do, so we're not even going to bother trying to have the conversation. And they'd get down off the truck and they'd shoot an RPG, a rocket-propelled grenade, into the windshield of a car, into its engine block, and then they'd shoot the occupants of the car, and then videos of them dragging the bodies out and stomping on them and putting them in the truck, later to take them back to Gaza. We didn't know that yet. And then the footage started coming out of the Nova Music Festival, which was a rave that Hamas parachuted. Now, they didn't use parachutes, they used hang gliders, that they came into, and they just massacred these kids. There's a teenage brother and sister in my building that died. You don't see something like that without it fundamentally changing the things that you're willing to believe about people, okay? I will believe anything about people now, literally anything, because I've seen them do things with such, and it wasn't just that they were doing it, it was like calling their parents and saying, Dad, I just killed 10 Jews, I'm calling you from one of the Jews' phones, like, Dad, and the dad's going, God is great, thank God, you know, and the mom's saying, God bless you, get home safe. I mean, you just, so, it was about religious glory in the torture of Jews. That's what it was about. And you cannot come away from watching that footage believing anything else.